from you know what. I need to change my oops. I don't know what Jenny. She said that it's free and I won't owe her a penny. Add stream notification live now with Jump King. Oh my goodness. All right, the thing I would have to establish, the thing I'm wondering is this a controller game or is this a mouse and keyboard game? Does it say anything? I would say it's probably a controller game. I just finished watching Has Been Hotel's 2 last episode, The Timing, and how was it? Did you enjoy it? View controller settings. Expedition 33 or Silk Song is winning. I don't care about the others. Crazy you don't care about the best game on the list. Dunkin' Bonanza being there is an insult to the other games on there. It's very good. Have you played DK Bonanza? I'm asking like I don't know the answer. No, I didn't mean that. What do you mean? Oh. You're too loud. Press space, press A. I didn't answer your question before. Okay, it's one slider for everything and you can toggle the other stuff. I'll go low on this one. Anyway, I think my question still stands. Well, it's more of a point because I'm asking the question like I don't know the answer, which I do. Anyway, I should probably show the game, huh? Jump King. Up Jumping Day King or something. I don't know. I'm playing this on controller. I don't know if I'm wrong for that. New game, New Babe Plus, Ghost of the Babe. I think this game got free DLC or something. Legend has it as a smoking hot babe at the top. Right. I'm the Shovel Knight. You've heard the legend too? So you're gonna get that babe, right? Go on then, get up there. Wake up, get up there. Can I see. Ow. Okay. Change the angle. Red Crown Woods. See, I don't particularly love that, but I'll make it work. OMG, hi Lunas. Ah! I might want to do a bonkless jump, if that makes sense to y'all. How would I even... Oh, shit. Like that. I should stop moving my stick in the air like it matters. That's a bit far. Oh, wow. Good jump. Oh, should I put up a timer? You know what? This seems like the sort of game where I'd want a timer. Do I have that on here somewhere? I do. Oh my god, live split. Okay, it's just like I just gotta get it to work again. Which may be well, we'll see. Live split. Live split register.exe. I don't think that even was it. Let me look at my files. It's been annoying for me, to say the least. It's like update it and then it's like, oh no, I don't wanna, and oh, I can't even find it's such a pain. There it is. like just finding the application. It's like 7 different DLLs. Well, 7 would be generous. New updates? No. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me just move my chat. Wait, aren't you a bit small? Actually, maybe I make the rest of myself smaller. Haha, how are you this small? Where's my camera? I thought it, and sometimes I thought it was special. Anything, I mean anything for the pussy? What? Basically this game's story? I don't know, man. I feel like it feels a bit accusatory of the guy at the bottom being like, you're here for the babe. Maybe I'm here for the jumping. Maybe the real babe is the jumps we made along the way. You feel me? I'm ass. Oh, starting the timer might be a good idea, now that I think about it. Just a suggestion. Just a thought. Ooh, y'all think we're beating this in 3 hours? I mean 4 hours. This truly was our jump king. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? On this this Wednesday? Hell no. The world record for this game is probably like 5 minutes. How hard could it be? This isn't some lengthy JRPG. Oh, okay, micro hop, bit difficult. Yep. Good because I watched Peak like 10 minutes ago. I just have a, you know what? I'm not gonna do the thing that people love to do. And comment on something with confidence. Without having seen it. I'm just having a hard time believing that Has-Been Hotel could be Peak. But hey, maybe I'm ignorant for that. Shit, bro. It is, though. I'll probably never find out. Somebody wanted to watch it with me a while ago, but it did not come to pass, and it won't come to pass. And well, I got quite the backlog when it. Yeah. Good for you, pal. I got quite the backlog when it comes to shows to watch and stuff. Reputation carried over from Hell of a Boss. I don't really care about the reputation. I'm just following my heuristic. Which is, oh shit. Fucked up swallowing water and I choked and shot it up my nose at the same time. Dang. I hope it wasn't sparkling water. I'm dying. Aww. Sorry, I was glancing on that one. Right, so I'm just like, I have a hard time believing that something you can watch for free could be good. By legal means. Because if it was good, wouldn't it be like costing money to watch? Wouldn't it cost money to watch? Me, when I haven't watched The Amazing Digitals or Gunnyware and I'm fucking stupid. Oh, we made it. A crow. Look, I'm not gonna remark on The Amazing Digital Circus with confidence either. But I would be... Sorry, how did I do that turnaround tech? I would be quite surprised if that show was good. Which, hey, maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't watched it. What's up, Quantum Valentine? I'm goated. You should. Maybe once I'm done with Naruto. And, Panty and Stalking. And the Guilty Gear anime. And, the Uma Musume anime. And, the Bear Season 4. And that's pretty much it. Watches Naruto and thinks he knows peak. Sure, never mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not. I think the overall Naruto, like if you judge it on its thing as an entirety, if you were to rate the average episode or something, it's probably a 7 or a 6 or something like that. But like the peak of Naruto or Naruto Shippuden has not been recaptured in something that is being uploaded for free to YouTube. I've not watched any glitch show except Murder Drones and Lackadaisy. Can't even count Lackadaisy. I know somebody who's quite into Murder Drones. Lackadaisy is so peak. Shit, bro, I keep bonking. I feel like people use the word peak too liberally. Murder Drones is peak as well. You know, the person that I mentioned that likes Murder Drones, oh, this is a... Like, I love them like they were my own daughter. But... like, I still kind of doubt that it would be peak. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Awesome sauce. It's your word. I'm not the one using it. I didn't throw it into the conversation. Oh, sorry, the thing isn't lining up. It's driving me insane. Hold on. Oh, can you like disable snapping or something? This sucks. Oh, you know what I can do? I can crop it. That shouldn't be. Sorry, this is important. I need to adjust my life split size. Nope, not yet. No. Oh. Can you use like arrow keys for this maybe? Okay, that's pretty good. Fell off from my obsessed list after it ended. I feel like I pressed the wrong button to jump. Why did I press B? I played something yesterday that probably required B as the jumping button. Let's think. No, it was 2 days ago. It was Metroid Prime 2. I feel like that's a lot of media though. Cause like once or with shows, cause like once you're done watching it, I don't know how much there's still to think about, how much you can still engage with it unless you rewatch it. Oh, it's like these make me very tired very fast. This is like, I don't know if you can call this a Faudian game, but I think it is. It's like my second Faudian game ever. How did I... Okay, like... Oh, Fortuitous Bounce. They're pretty... they're kind of mundane, aren't they? Like, this is, especially for something to watch somebody else play. I just think... It's a good vehicle for Yap. So, the Yap is the... It's only ever gonna be as good as my Yap is. My Yap is also kind of dependent on the impulses that I get from chat. Because I'm still pretty dependent on that. I can't really freeball all that well. Better than I used to, I think, but compared to some other people in the game, I'm just not there yet. Shoot. I'm sitting on an evil story time. I've been sitting on that for maybe a week now. I'm trying to think. Less actually. So in case of emergency, I'll break that out. My one's very chill and I like to just sit and vibe. So it's like, I think you do yap from time to time, but I think it's also game dependent. Cause with something like League, I feel like you're kind of bound to talking about the game state a lot of times. But if you're like the Bejeweled stream, I was not super there for. Like I was kind of, I think I was in a VC while I had it open. But for something like that, for example, I think like you're all fill. Because like, what are you gonna really talk about the game? The game's just kind of there to have a visual of sorts. Depends on the champion, TBH. Sometimes the game just plays itself. I know all about that. And in League, there's no voice chat, so it's not like you're gonna be giving directions to your teammates. You may very well complain about your teammates to your own stream. Okay, that was not it. That's a full hold. Yep. You know, this might be a... I was like, this might be a good GameCube controller game. Not really. I don't think it matters. I just want to talk about music all day. Shoot. A bit further. Music, huh? It's gonna be end of the year soon, which means Spotify Wrapped and all that stuff. The only like real music talk, discussion, and thoughts I've been having were all Guilty Gear related, because I did my own tier list, then somebody posted a tier list on Twitter, and then somebody I know talked about that tier list on stream and got the person to defend themselves on stream about their takes. We gotta get you up out of here. Let's go buy you a house. In this economy? In this market? Buying a house? 0 out of 10 game could have more Guilty Gear. What's up, No Way? She had a white refrigerator. Said, ooh, not the white refrigerator. Do they even come in different colors? I guess like silver, maybe. Or at least a new video. Now, not a Q&A. Wait, so what's it about then? Shit. Sorry. I was charging up profanity, and it didn't come to pass. Profanity cancel. You ain't never seen a black fridge? Well, dude, if it's a black fridge, I'm assuming it's a smart fridge. A red one? Okay, teal is like, that's 1960s diner or whatever. That is a bygone aesthetic. We don't really make those anymore. That's very retro. I do love it. I think it looks very neat. But you have to kind of like... You can't just have like modern furniture and everything and then a teal fridge. That wouldn't blend in very well. If it's a black fridge, I'm assuming it's a smart fridge. Red one? No. Live in Germany right now. Frankly, considering the state of the world, might be best if you stay there. There's not many better places to live. You know what'd be better, though? Living somewhere where the internet actually freaking works. He don't got internet? Shoot, bro. It's not that hard. Oh. Right, was I... I'm not cooking anything. It's fine. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. I've been listening to... I'm actually kind of... I'm kind of stuck with music. I'll be looking at my quick picks or whatever, and I'll be like, nothing really speaks to me. I've been enjoying Little Hero, Easy Going Down. Quite the good song. Living somewhere not constantly at the pinnacle of political embarrassment is preferred. Yeah, but like... Well, maybe it's not so entertaining when you're living there. But I've said it before, how I'm like more tapped into American politics than I am to German politics. Because German politics just aren't that interesting compared to American politics. So I think maybe you could... have you oh, right. Oh, that was horrible. No, I have not really. I talked about this when I did the Miku stream, and this is a microcosm of me as a person. I wanna listen to something new, but I also don't want to. I think a lot of people are that way. We're creatures of habit, right? Listening to something unfamiliar is scary, as dumb as that sounds. So really the only way I'm getting exposed to new music is somewhere where I'm not, I don't control the music, or maybe I'm listening to music and I'm not in the position to change the music I'm listening to, right? Like at a moment's notice. And then it'll come on and I'll be like, oh wait, this is good. I love new sounds. It depends. Like, if I... if I'm in the car or I'm showering, which is... I'll be right back, Carney. Alright. Where I listen to music a lot, I don't want anything new. I only want something safe. Because I can't really change the music that quickly. In the car, you sorta can, but it's better not to. You can always hit the skip button, but whatever. Do you ever get to see the 9 albums to describe you? Nah, I saw the like 10 video games version of that though. Oh, what about this? What could I full send and then no? What if I like? Nah, that's not gonna happen, is it? What was I saying? Probably nothing. Shoot! And sometimes I'll... Well, if I'm gonna listen to something new, it's either from an artist I already know, or it's gonna be fed to me by the YouTube algorithm. And sometimes I get burned. I had some autoplay of a song on while I was playing Dota, and something came on that sounded so... I don't remember. I think it was like either like World Ends With You or something fan club. I don't remember. One of those games. Something from that soundtrack came on and it sounded so horrendous that I had to tab out of my game to be like, I need to turn this shit off right now. I cannot play. I cannot listen to this. And then my whole computer crashed. Because, I don't know, AMD, something's not working, is what I'll say. And I've looked into the matter, but my PC has been very crash happy as of late, and... Well, that was just one of those instances. Right. So, I think the play is to go left and then right again. Or you can do that. Freaking F, bro. Oh, it's fine. We're honing our skills. YouTube algorithm is giving some okay song recommendations. I think the algorithm on YouTube is quite good. So, sometimes it goes on insane runs. I remember one time I was on a bike, I was playing Balatro, and I had some Pink Pantheress autoplay going, and it was like non-stop bangers. I was like, wow. I had a crazy Balatro run going, and I was doing really well on the bike. But you just let because going back in the history kind of sucks. And if you, I'll save the really good songs to my library if I'm thinking of it, but sometimes I don't. And if I don't, well, they're kind of gone forever. I've done it before where I try to find a song without knowing the title, and it's like, oh god, what was it? What was it, man? That's not the easiest endeavor ever. Oh, what am I doing? Anyway. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting seeing my year in review or whatever, my YouTube Music recap for 2025. Especially since something I'll forget that affects it is if I'm doing a tier list and I'm listening to the music on stream, it kind of really skews the thing. Because I'll be listening to 4 hours of the Undertale OST, and then it's like, wow, this has got to be your favorite album ever. Because I'm not really listening to albums like that. I'm not like, if I'm an album listener, it's gonna be on vinyl. I rarely search up albums on a streaming service and I'm like, well, time to listen to that whole album. Absolutely not. And I think I already talked about this, but they, for whatever reason, on YouTube Music, they were like, hey, let's do pick up where you left off with music. I don't want that. And so I'll start some songs like 10 seconds in. What's the point, man? Oh, I don't think I want to be here. Maybe I do want to be here. Okay, PB. Uncharted territory. I bonked! Thank you for the save. This individual, no, has gotta have like some crazy squat. This knight here. He's got some insane hops. He should have been in the NBA. Whatever. They didn't really have the NBA back then. James Naismith hadn't hit the scene yet. They probably didn't even know what peaches were yet. Oh, whatever. You should just give up? Well, no, wait. I believe you'll make it. Thank you, old man. Oh, shit. This just made me think about the clip, and now it's kind of weird what clips pop off on YouTube or in short form content and which clips don't. But it was me playing a difficult game about climbing, and I fell, and somebody's like, no, you fall. And I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna get back up again. It's a metaphor for life. With a difficult game about climbing, I think it kind of reveals some people's character. I don't want to read too much into it, but the people that can't handle watching somebody bash their head against the wall in a game like that, like, you gotta be at least a little spiritually weak. If you're like, it's unenjoyable, whatever. I'm not gonna force you to watch me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't handle my gameplay because you're weak. No, nothing like that. But if it's like, it's conceptually too frustrating to watch, let alone play, it's like, wow. What do you know of persistence? Are you gonna get anywhere with that attitude? I found it therapeutic. A difficult game about climbing. Shoot, I messed it up. And I undershot it because I'm a coward. You can't really overshoot, I don't think. You replace Celeste, my patience is thin, I don't hate complicated. It's like, God, I am not patient enough for this. This game doesn't really have the soundtrack Celeste has, huh? Shit, you were there when I tried to figure out what the heck that diamond does. Turns out it gives you a jump back. I don't know how long that would have taken me to realize. Shoot! But then again, maybe you can just close your... Well, maybe I should turn off the SFX for that. You can close your eyes and just listen to the ambient noise and my yap. That's gotta be pretty nice. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind this if it wasn't so eerily silent. You know what I can do? I'm gonna turn off the SFX. I'm gonna turn up the audio. And now the ambient noises are gonna be louder. I wanted a podcast, I'd go listen to one. You can't get this sort of yap anywhere else. This is only available here. This is worse, thank you. Worth a shot, I think. I love the crickets. Well, apparently you don't. I'm too far away. Yeah, I'm pretty... The thing is, my stream playlist kind of sucks. Or I'm sick of it, at least. I can turn it back on, though. But if you're streaming on YouTube like I am, you can't just, like, play copyrighted music and be like, F it, we ball. I'll put on the Lunasis OST on the side for now. Maybe I should do another... Oh, I suck. Maybe I should do another playlist stream. I see. How long does it take? 25 minutes? We've been here before. Don't just use your brain. Lunas' stream from Corn when? Do I own the game? I don't know if I do. I don't know. I got a lot of different games. I don't think I do. You don't have to trouble yourself. It's like that game reminded me of Lovely Planet, which I should probably finish anyway. Right now I'm kind of just going through all the different games I haven't tried streaming, and I'm seeing what resonates. Karn tier list of Karns. The closest thing I have planned is like ranking my reaction images that I use on thumbnails. It's $5. It's like a tenth of my net worth. I can send it to you right now. No. I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it. Okay. I suck. It's fine. You gotta get washed to be clean. Oh, what's up, Mr. Capo? No! What are your thoughts on the Game of the Year and the Game Awards? What if they made it the Gay Awards and they picked the the best gay? I think they do that at the Streamer Awards, actually. Or like the Gamer of the Year. Emphasis on gay. Pretty good list. I see. That's fine. I can't give because of the regional price difference. That's a rare one. But I think that's only like select games. Oh, that'll happen though. We crashed out yet? At this game within 25 minutes? Did I even crash out with a difficult game about climbing? I think I kind of... I don't know if I... No, I haven't crashed out. I don't think I did, at least. Maybe I did. I don't know. Like, maybe I got sad. But it's not like Silk Song where I'm like, this game is poorly designed and I hate the devs personally. And it's personal and I hate them and I will find them. If anything, it's more of a like... Oh, that I fell. That sucks. Well, go next. Anyway, I'll just buy it. The regional price difference thing is annoying. It has happened to me before. It goes game on VR yesterday. And it's literally like Battlefield in VR. It's so cool, dude. I thought you were talking about Jump King. It's like, how could that be possible? So what's the game then? I was asking the other day if anybody played the new Battlefield. I just, me personally, I can't see the appeal of Battlefield Forefront. I suck. Depression. The game is bad. No depression. Get it twisted? Cognitive dissonance is a tool, and you should wield it as such. I did the same exact thing again. Because I was scared. You can just full send it. You're not gonna fall. I haven't played it. I just don't like multiplayer FPS that much in VR, but I like it. You're gonna have to give me your PayPal at some point so I can send you more money that way. See, I thought my PayPal was look upable, but I guess I was wrong because I tried that recently. Because it's just under my full legal name, which I guess you can't find under my email anymore, but which is public information. But a friend tried looking me up the other day and it didn't work. But sure, I can do that. Or I can be like, no, I'm just gonna buy it with my own money. Actually, I might have the amount of PayPal dollars. Just you know what else is on sale? Actually, I don't know if Lunas is on sale. Slime Rancher 2. But I kind of want to, like, try playing Slime Rancher 1 before I, you know, buy that. That's another one of those games that I want to try streaming. It'd probably be like this, where it's the appeal is just pure yap, but maybe it's a bit of a more tranquil game, a bit more cute. It's fine. It's not fine anymore. There's a lot of games on my wish list right now. Hold on. Yeah, a lot of Black Friday sale stuff. I was thinking about starting One Piece sometime soon, but it's 1,000 plus episodes. How's the... Wait, which anime did you watch? Was it a Death Note, where you're like, it's my first ever anime? You gotta think about... So I borrowed this potion. Bro borrowed a potion. You gotta think about why you want to watch it, right? Is it to kill time? Are you bored? Then, deadass, I don't know if there's any other... Like, anything else you can sink that many hours into. Maybe if it's for like cultural literacy, I can also understand that, because it is quite popular. You should probably watch The Wire first if you haven't already. Actually, nobody cares about The Wire anymore, I don't think. At least nobody in our generation and the generation after. It's more of a millennial joint. Watch Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer for my goodness. You've turned into a whole ass weeb. It just looks interesting. A lot of people say it's peak fiction. Okay, two things you can try. You can try watching the Netflix live action adaptation, which is a lot more condensed. Or you can just start watching it and be like, do I like this or not? Am I dumb? Oh yeah, yes. The answer is yes. There's plenty, I mean plenty of good anime that don't require a lifestyle of time to get adjusted to. Shoot. I think Cowboy Bebop is a really good one. Short and sweet. Well, maybe not sweet, but short and good. They're remaking it and making it shorter with better animation. Anything by Dad Studio, bangers and good music too. The art style took me some getting used to. Because it does look a little dated, IMO. Yeah. I only have Netflix though, and I don't think Cowboy Bebop is on Netflix. Deadass, it might be. I mean, where did I watch it? Dude, I watched that shit on Netflix for sure. No! At least I think I did. No! It doesn't mean bad. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's bad, but... it's not maybe like my favorite style of all time, which I think is fair, because it's subjective, IMO. Awesome. Colossal Drain. Also going on to the R matey, but like Adblock and safe web links are my best friend. The thing for me is that I suck. It's just annoying to watch on a TV if you're gonna be using those types of websites instead of a streaming service with an app. It's really about convenience for me. If I'm watching it on a PC together with somebody else, who the F cares? Not me, that's for sure. But, oh, a slant. They also removed a lot of other anime on Netflix. I lay in bed and look at my monitor, Diva. It's not gonna be good for my eyesight. Oh, but hey, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. Shit. Well. Right. Anime. Long anime are kind of, well... if the anime is, like, really long, it can be nice because you might get a lot of the thing you like. But it will always have filler then, kind of. You play more Red Dead Redemption 2 after? No, I didn't. First of all, the game didn't really do too hot as a stream game, and I don't think it's... I like the game, but I don't love the game, and I think it's not really suited too well to streaming. Carney Bald? I do need to, like, replace an emote, but, the thing about Red Dead Redemption is there's a lot of cutscenes that are fully voiced, which is great, but it's not like other games where I get to choose when the next line of dialogue comes and I can just yap in between. It's kind of like shut up for a certain amount of time and then I get to talk again, which is kind of not ideal for streaming because it means I can't read messages when they pop up and stuff like that. Have you watched Hunter x Hunter yet? Its peak? I watched like half an episode with my brother. Pretty sure my brother watched it all, but I have not. No, I do like some of the music, like something Ants and the opening. They're both really good. Shoot. Anime has very developed story, but also gets us to like under 36 episodes a season. At most, makes life so much easier. You know what I was wondering about? I really anyway. That I was thinking about it the other day. Because vampires came up in conversation. That one anime we watched with that vampire family. I mean, I didn't watch all of it, not even close. But I thought it was good. What anime have you watched? I've watched... my first proper one was probably Inazuma 11. I haven't watched all of that because of availability issues. I watched all of the original Beyblade. Like anything that had the main cast of characters. I've watched some of Beyblade Burst. I've watched Naruto. I'm almost done. I'm effectively done with Naruto Shippuden after like 7 years or something of watching it, or longer. The story is over. There's just like a whole ass season of filler left. What else? I've watched Haikyuu, at least all the seasons that are available on Netflix. I really like Haikyuu. What else? Some of the Pokemon anime, like the XY one and the first season of the Sun and Moon one. Hunter x Hunter, I tried getting into it, I just didn't have the taste for it. It's not the target audience. Like, I'm never gonna watch My Hero Academia, so I'm literally not the demographic it's made for. Is it like all shonen you don't mess with? I can get down with some shonen. I have a cousin that's like a hyper weeb, I would say. Or like a very avid anime consumer. And my brother kind of went in that same direction. Maybe not as extreme, but he's also watched a good amount. Hunter x Hunter is a pretty happy anime, except in the Chimera Ant arc. Villain Saga was also peak. Watched Attack on Titan so bad, but they removed it from Netflix. I legit think you should just like sail the 7 seas. Thanks. Too little. I loved Soul Eater. Like, I don't even know what the heck. I love Naruto too, but some stories or arts has really ruined the experience for me, I fear. I think with that sort of stuff, it's just like, you know, you like the stuff you like, and you don't like the stuff you don't like, and it doesn't have to be deeper than that. For me, that's why when it comes to that sort of stuff, if I want to engage with it earnestly, I'm not going to be like, this is bad most of the time, but like, I don't like it. And if I say something is bad, you can always, you know, you can always debate that. You can always contest that, but if I'm like, I don't like it, what are you going to do? Tell me you do actually like it? Some people will do that, yeah, but pretty pointless endeavor. We're seeing with Hunter x Hunter that it probably won't be finished. Yeah, the guy's like sick, no? But isn't he still drawing the thing? If I don't like the art, so I'm probably not gonna watch it. That's fair. But some, for me, I found some are just acquired tastes. Dude, I did that section first try the first 2 times. What the heck happened to me, bro? What happened to me? Maybe Tuesday. Can I check my numbers? Because I want to. I know it's annoying how much I do spending you the day that I want. The day that I want. Ah! Another day then. Maybe Tuesday. Can I make a oh, so can I spend a fortune? Ah. What the heck? Sorry, there was something about beating meat that I didn't see. Beat your meat, go to sleep? What are you talking about? I think but he made this dark content that showed that the area the anime shows only like 5% of the world, so I don't even know if it's possible to finish it all. Some people just have too large of a scope. You don't know Thundercat? I do know some Thundercat. Actually, I don't know. I like Dragon Ball Durag, but you know what I really like? I really like Funny Thing. No surprise, it's a really popular song. I also really like No More Lies with Tame Impala, but I also just really like Tame Impala, so that sucks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I watched Zach Fox and Thundercat on the Hot Ones battle show, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Suppose you listen to a whole album means we cannot be listening to singles, not the whole project. You listen to Glass Animals. Is that an artist or an album? Either way, the answer is no. Not as far as I know. Shoot! We're on music now. Hi, girlies. Hi, Firefish. We've been talking about, well, anime, anime music. You like Glass Animals? Maybe. Flame Wall by Camilla. Isn't that one Fire Emblem girl? Didn't know she made music. Right, anyway. New music. Album of the year. Fancy That by Pink Pantheress. I hope it wins all the Grammys. Please. Other than that, I don't know. What even... You guys listen to the Monster Cat Undertale remixes? That's like a... I used to be really into Monster Cat and really into EDM. There's no maybe current music is like my thing. I mean, sure, but like, what? How much do you know about my music taste? Shoot! Half of every rhythm game is made from Camilla's Songs Trust. Yeah, I only really play Project Diva. Enough to know that you need to expand it. I think my music taste is actually quite broad. I don't really like the people that are like, I listen to everything. Which... it just feels like a cop-out. I listen to a lot of stuff. I've tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe and I was not offended. Because I knew I had to rise above it all or drown in my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Ah! In fact, I do just not country. You got any Tibetan throat singing in your playlist? Shoot. I listen to everything except for songs that are romance songs. There's like a lot of music is about that. Like it might be deadass be 50%. 50% of music is about love. Maybe not like super obviously. A lot of it is super obviously. But everything everything in this world is about sex. Except for sex, that's about tennis. Or whatever the heck they said. You know what I'm saying? I have Hindu operatic singing. I love love songs. Got me up all night, always singing his love songs. Would you believe me if I said I'm in love? Y'all ever listen to J. Cole? Ah! Half my playlist is Freaky or Heartbreak. If you're gonna be listening to any pop at all, it's all about love. I tried to not listen to men. That's misandrist. Which you might be like, so what? In which case I don't really have a rebuttal. What about Frank Ocean then? I had somebody I got lit up for somebody told me they didn't like Frank Ocean and that person is supposedly bisexual and I was like, I don't know if that's possible, man. Like something isn't adding up. I don't like songs with lyrics other than like Turkish songs with from the 90s for some reason. Who the fuck is Frank Ocean? You need to go outside more. Actually, I don't know if that, it's just like knowing multiple YouTube web shows and not knowing who Frank Ocean is like you got your cultural literacy backwards. You really think anybody here listens to that? Anybody with taste, maybe. No disrespect. You don't have to listen to it. You have to know who it is. But you know what? At the same time, if you're young, bro hasn't made music in a hot minute, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Then again, people know who Michael Jackson is, and he hasn't made music in a bit longer. Anybody with popularity bias? Yes, I expect people to know things that are popular more than things that are not popular. That is what cultural literacy is. It doesn't, like, make you irredeemable. It's not, it doesn't even have to be a bad thing. Frank Ocean is very niche. How is he niche? Check his monthly listeners. Bro is not niche. Frank Ocean is niche? What the fuck am I then? A freaking sandcorn in a galaxy. It's not like Taylor Swift. He's like, what's his name niche? The guy all the lesbians listen to? There's no such thing. Justin Bieber? No. Sorry, that's in poor taste. Taylor Swift is trash anyway. She got some bangers. I'm putting respect on Taylor Swift. I think the writing on some of her newer stuff is pretty, well, eye-roll inducing, but whatever. Hosier? See, now, I don't know about Hosier. Hey, maybe that's like, maybe it's a blind spot. Maybe I'm ignorant to lesbian music. I'm awesome. Say that you're a lesbian girl, me too. Please. Okay, don't be a fool. You can't do that. So just do baby jump over here. We're just gonna make it back with hard labor. Or not. Or not! Lunas, have you ever heard of Reladle? Maybe that'd be something for you. It's basically going from one music artist to another by their related artists. It is very all over the place. I used to listen to glitch pop, chiptune, synthwave, and dark synth. Can't say I've heard of dark synth. Evil synth situation. I only got synthwave from that sentence. You've probably listened to chiptune even if you're not aware that you were listening to chiptune. Just like a lot of bleeps and bloops. Spotify versus evil Spotify. Evil Spotify. Chai tea. Non-bread. I suck! I suck and I'm tired of sucking. Dark synth is a very expansive genre of synthwave. It's also umbrellas a lot of drum and bass, as well of liquid D&B and house music. I didn't know there was a smaller umbrella for that. Because if you ask me what genre is D&B, then I'm just like, easy, that's EDM, bro. Vacuum whose batteries are almost running out, +2. sentient Roombas. Well, we're not too far removed from that, I don't think. Surely a Roomba's got to be more work than it actually is a help, right? Like taking care of a pet. Robots was the Mitchies or whatever. That's a deep cut. There's so much involved because electronica and dance are also branches into techno, and techno has many subgenres. Music just like that. Yeah, I feel like techno is a. I don't know if the vernacular has shifted, but techno used to mean a pretty old genre of EDM, something that Moby made, which doesn't really get made anymore, except by like some German artists. Okay, we're so back. Oh, it's this corroded part with the slants. You need a lot of precision there. The reverse. Right in the freaking head. My insane pace. Y'all ever watch Streets 112? There was a question between if more people had seen the Streets 112 video or played 007 GoldenEye. It's got to be more people have had to have played 007 GoldenEye. But I think in the Zoomer demographic, it's got to be close. And I feel like trends-wise, shit. I think Streets 112 is probably trending up and GoldenEye is trending down. Unless there's like a remaster. But I don't know if you guys ever tried to play GoldenEye. I tried to do it with the Switch Online thing. That game is ass, bro. Or at least, like, it controls like ass. Put it in reverse, Terry? What? I saw GoldenEye gameplay. I mean, wait. Was it, maybe it wasn't play GoldenEye the game, maybe it was be like see GoldenEye the movie. Which I have not. Didn't get the reference, L streamer. Nah, you would never make a reference I don't get. You wouldn't do that. Started from the bottom, now we here, which is also like very close to the bottom. There's like an ice section and stuff. I'm not looking forward to that. Half of my messages are references. Gotta be at least one someday. Black and Yellow. That's... I don't know if they say that in that song, but pretty sure that's from a Drake song. Which is just called Started from the Bottom. I do quite like Black and Yellow. Everything I do it big. Ah! Walking my time when you see me in that white thing. Wiz Khalifa? Girl? Drake? What? The Started from the Bottom, now we hear is from a freaking Drake song. Ah! Maybe that wasn't what you were alluding to, but I can't really, I wouldn't really know what else. Isn't that the song that goes like, you know what it is? Black? Yes, that is in fact Black and Yellow. I know! But I thought you were talking about me talking about Started from the Bottom, now we here. Because I don't see why else you would just bring it up. Oh. But he didn't make Graduation? Girl, no. I was talking about it not too long ago. Graduation is like far from Kanye's best album. Yes. But he made Graduation? That he did. But he didn't graduate. At least not university or college. A seat at the table? Who's that even from? Are they even comparable music-wise? Or When I Get Home? Ah! I don't think I like this part. Is the entire album just a restaurant table chat? No. I mean, that would have been very avant-garde, to say the least. Just, oh, I should post it on YouTube as well. Considering not everybody in here has Discord. But in case you missed it, I'm gonna do another anniversary stream, and like I did the last time, I want people to submit their favorite moments from the stream. So I can look at them on stream. Oh, okay, I made it. Who made it? Discord, I'm running through the, I forgot the lyrics. What? Discord resides in society. Y'all see that Charlie Kirk song? It's all the rage right now. The spacing? Shoot! Okay, wait. Dude, I'm disagree. The lyric was very wrong. I'm a fool. I know nothing. I take the role of Discord. I'm howling at the moon. You know what's crazy? That one I would have understood. I mean, not only from secondhand knowledge, because Northern Lion references that like a lot. No. Oh well. I get knocked down, but I get up again. And you're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. Oh. Dude. You do be howling at the moon. Why don't we howl? Well, I guess we some of us do. It seems cathartic. A series of unfortunate jumps. Well, I don't know if unfortunate is the right word. I am the creator of my own demise. And in this game, at least, I'm the maker of my own luck. I watched the second FNAF movie only to hear the Living Tombstones FNAF song at 2 at the end. Can't wait. Is that, wait, which one is wait, that's not even from the Living Tombstone. I've never really engaged with anything FNAF, but I may have listened to Join Us for a Bite multiple times. Maybe that is the Living Tombstone, who the heck cares? Can't wait to meet you. Video game parody songs, huh? Or just like video game songs in general? What a concept. They'll never be Chug Jug with you. Oh yeah, you guys think I already mentioned it. I don't think it was on stream. Do you think they're gonna have a reference to Luigi, you're so freaking sexy in the Mario Galaxy movie? Dude. People said that Einstein Calculator song sounded like the Living Tombstone. I love My Ordinary Life, by the way. I think it's a banger. And I love Cats. I hate everything. Luigi, you're so freaking sexy. I hadn't, like, heard of that until less than a month ago, I don't think. Brie Larson is Rosalina, huh? I love all of their FNAF songs and the Has Been Hotel songs. Do they make any original music? Like, no disrespect. This is not meant to be derisive. Do they make any original music, or is it all, like, based on video games? Like, Cats has to be original. I think. I don't think that's based on anything. Unless it's the musical. They have a lot of good original music. Oh, shit. Good on the Living Tombstone. Reminds me of the BattleBot called Tombstone. If you need something to watch, BattleBot's kind of fun to watch, not gonna lie. They just had a concert. Is the Living Tombstone a solo artist? So it's gotta be in the movie, right? Hey, Karn, what's up, Neptune? I don't know. I see some people tweet about the FNAF 2 movie. I just, like, don't care about FNAF, so... No, they're a group? I see. You have a weird accent in German? Low-key, yeah. I didn't thought I did, but apparently I have, like, an American accent now. Maybe a very faint one when I speak German, which is insane. Because it was brought up to me multiple times. Not a person, like, people that know me, I don't think would ever say that, because they're just, like, slowly been exposed to my voice. But people who meet me for the first time will pick up on it. I haven't even seen FNAF 1, bro. Oh, yeah, they were talking about best movie or best video game movie adaptation, the Game Awards. More discourse, by the way. Waiter, more discourse. And, like, Sonic wasn't on there, and apparently it was really good. Look, I don't watch movies, okay? This is, like, an incredibly rare occurrence for me to watch one. So, apparently the Borderlands movie was really bad. And I like Borderlands a lot. Has to be Sonic 3? Yeah, but it wasn't nominated, no? Wasn't that the whole drama? Shoot. How is it not nominated? What? Either it's rigged or people just didn't care enough to nominate it. I think that's something else that people fail to grasp, because my ass didn't nominate anything for the Game Awards. I don't even know if I'm gonna vote. But with the Streamer Awards, there's, like, a lot of discourse on FGC Streamer of the Year or whatever. And all the people that are complaining do not watch the Streamer Awards and definitely did not care to nominate anyone. And then they're surprised when popular streamers get nominated for the category. Like, we have to be serious. When do we vote? I forgot. I mean, you can vote right now. I don't know when the deadline is. If you're one of those people that will only do something right before the deadline. If you are, I would recommend changing that behavior. It's not exactly beneficial. But then again, that's kind of me as well. So I'm throwing rocks in glass houses. Shoot. But, like, the first... That's a very unlucky one, I think. The first few hours or days, maybe even, that the voting is open, the website, like, dies. Because it's too much traffic, which is a pretty good problem to have, not gonna lie, but yeah. Why you're throwing rocks at glass houses? That doesn't sound healthy. I'm not throwing them at glass houses. I'm throwing them in glass houses. Also, excuse any grammatical errors. Like I said, new keyboard. Oh, what kind of keyboard? Somebody on my Twitter timeline asked for keyboard recommendations and my eyes lit up. And then they were like, I just want like any full-size keyboard. I'm like, oh, never mind then. What does best game direction mean exactly? It doesn't really mean anything. It's like what concept for a game do you like? Those Bitmoji digital keyboards? I see. You gotta get on Microsoft SwiftKey or Gboard. Split Fiction. Shit. Do you think if I full send I make it? Nah, let's not shoot. Maybe I should have tried it. Maybe I should have tried it. I don't have a PC, I'm not rich. If you think about it, your phone is a PC. You don't have a PC? Why is Death Stranding in every category? Caesar described the categories to the DDD menu meme, where DDD is going through the pages and it's the same 3 dishes on every page. Yeah, get ready for that. That like everybody does. Ouch. It literally is. The thing that reminded me of is Baldur's Gate 3 winning every category in 2023. Who the fuck is voting for Battlefield 6? Not me. Battlefield is one of those ones where it's like, I can't believe they made another one. I thought we were done. Then again, they're still making like Jurassic World, Park, whatever movies, so sometimes you gotta scrape the resin off the pipe, I suppose. Accessibility and EA cannot be mixed in the same sentence as a own category. Well, maybe they have a colorblind mode. Have you considered that? Maybe they took off their game from the EA launcher and put it on Steam. That's like the pinnacle of accessibility. I thought you said you didn't watch movies. Well, sorry, when did I talk about movies? Doug's Brothers game isn't one of these? What game is that? Streamer buys, I'm voting for it. Love you, gotta go, my dear. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Love you too. Wander Stop? That sounds a lot like Wander Song. Oh, wait. Saved. Not saved. I'm not colorblind, no. I do think of colorblind mode when I think about accessibility, though. Y'all think we're gonna make it past that freaking drain? Colossal drain today? You can tell what games are winning in every category with a single glance. Why do you wear your hood in front of your neck like that? As opposed to what? Doing this? Doing this? It just kind of like, you know, it doesn't really... It is behind my head. It's just like... It doesn't fold down. I could maybe fold it down manually a bunch more, but like, why would I? Put it over your head, tilt your head down and act like you're selling Fend. It's gonna mess up my hair, bro. The audio is weird. I'm not voting for that Deadpool VR game. Alright, I'm back. Welcome back. Do you guys see the drama where... Ah! Yeah, that doesn't work. Good to know. Well, the Mega Bonk dev was like, hey, I released that game under... I'm actually an established developer. I'm not all that indie. I just released it under a new name. And apparently, that's what Expedition 33 did, but... It's like, don't get too invested in these award shows, okay? They are meaningless. They're not meaningless because you get to see trailers for cool games. Hopefully. They stole a Silk Song trailer. That's exactly what I'm... That's caring too much. So fuck them. Oh. I made it. No! Oh! Secret tunnel! Wait, well, how does this help me? Wow. That kind of... Oh. I guess I can make that mayhaps. Oh my gosh. This is my whole life. If my favorite games don't win, I will KMS. Sorry, I already made that joke last year. Was good for a 5,000 view YouTube short. After I disputed that it was, you know, not safe for YouTube. This is bad. Down the drain. I'm not sure if you got this, but nobody cares. Nobody cares because I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me. Anyway, good night. I need to go. Alright, bye. Thank you for tuning in. I've been obsessing over death lately, like Dazai style. I don't really know what that means. Well, the Dazai thing. The obsessing over death I get. Well, I'm not really sure how to respond to that. Because you bringing it up means you want a reaction, but I'm not sure what that reaction is supposed to be. Makes me want to fight every Gearson is living guilty. He basically fetishizes the act of dying. For like writing purposes or... I'm working on dying. It's like a Guilty Gear or something. Yeah, I think I've heard that before. Just read the novel? Nah, that will not be happening. But, well, you kind of answered my question that way. It is for writing purposes. Actually, maybe it's, you know, for personal enjoyment and writing purposes. Doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. Every step I take will be the furthest I've been from home. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Or in this case, jump. Well, you can do both, actually, so. Can we talk about something else, please? It's depressing. Yeah, of course. But, you know, you brought it up. Yippee. Y'all ever been inside a drain? Crawl up any good legs lately? I'm goated. You can't prove that? That you brought it up? How do you pronounce TH? Are you usually pronounce like D? Like the? Correctly, I guess. That is something a lot of people who speak German struggle with. They... Can I go up the drain like the itsy bitsy spider? Probably not. They'll pronounce it like a hard T or like an F, and they struggle with the sound a lot. But I guess so did I. Even if I had like native speaking experience, that sucks. But eventually you get used to it. A lot of sounds in English don't exist in Japanese. I'm sure it's the other way around too. So... Well, it's not something you have to be worried about while, you know, using text chat at least. A lot of pronunciation is also just derived from listening to people. And then you'll probably subconsciously just do it. It is interesting, though, if you're reading a word for the first time and then you have to come up with the pronunciation on the spot. There's some words that aren't very intuitive at all, like epitome, for example. I can keep my incredibly poor accent on a rap this way. Well, the thing about having an accent or not being the best at a second language is you should never take shit from somebody who's monolingual, basically. That sucks. I don't play the card almost ever, but I do hold on to it. I'm increasingly self-conscious about it. You get put in a lot of situations where you speak English. Ah, shucks. Okay. Let's fail the same jump. Let's fail the same jump repeatedly. Well, I challenge you tomorrow for 1st to 20 in Strive. I gotta see if I can fit that into my schedule. 1st to 20 is quite a lot of time. Here we go. I'm like this because I took a test in English the other day. Well, was it a written exam or an oral exam? I challenge you to 1st to 1. What game? Oral? Ah. Well, did you get a bad grade? Next time. Next one for sure. Awesome. Nothing can stop me. I skipped 113. I'm a freaking legend. Not particularly, I guess. Well, did you perform below your expectations then? Short. Yeah. Yeah, it can be frustrating. Especially if it's something you pride yourself on. So I get it. But one bad result doesn't represent you. It can just be a fluke. Also, I don't think that exams or school in general is necessarily the best educator of how good you are at a language. Gotta go because there's a CAF award happening on TV. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Especially since I'm up at 3 a.m. every day studying. Oh, you're counting this as studying? That's so interesting. I mean, that's kind of the thing about languages, which is awesome. You can just watch a movie and be like, yeah, I'm learning the language. As long as it's in that language or using subtitles. I think, like I said, listening to stuff is gonna make your pronunciation better. But you kind of gotta talk as well. Shoot. Dubs not subs, unless the media is Japanese, then subs not dubs. I full screen my stupid OBS, hold on. Let me get some water. Wassermoment? Yup. Do you have anybody you can practice English with, or are you like too insecure about it to speak it with somebody else? No sleep in my body. New beginnings for us. Oop. I was too close. I do know a person from overseas, but I don't talk to him much. I mean, time zone difference and everything is also a factor. I think you would probably ideally get an Australian person. Though that might also make your accent a bit weird. Or different, at least. They live in Japan, though? I know them personally? Oh, you mean like offline? Probably harder to find an occasion in person rather than online. A lot less friction that way. But should be more, or it should be higher quality then, usually, hopefully. If not, you can always talk to yourself. Shit. At least I think you can. Maybe you can't. Anyway, I gotta go so you can play Strive or something. Bye. Bye. I'm not really gonna hot swap the game. Unless it starts crashing a bunch. I don't really see why I would do that. Bonk. This looks really boring. I mean, if you feel that way, I'm not gonna tell you how to feel. To each their own. All my life. Here we go. Master the slant. That's too much. Look, the drain is aptly named. Horrible angle. Because you're going down there pretty quick. No, not this way. Alright, back to the start. Also, I don't know if there's like saving in this game or anything. I guess we're gonna find out. For better or for worse. Okay. I mean, we've done these jumps like a lot at this point, so I would hope we're getting pretty good at them. The jump you know is better than the jump you don't know. I wonder if this game is like... Oh, it's probably one that's definitely harder than it looks. Or maybe I'm just doing bad, I don't know. I have no idea how long it how long it usually takes people to beat this. Bonk. The noise is a little infuriating, I won't lie to you. I'm also disassociating pretty bad, which is not helping. Yeah, you can land up there. It's actually probably good to do so. That was close. Been a while since the last big Faudian game. I know difficult game mode climbing got an update, but it is, and that's what makes it good. Oh, what's up? I don't even know what to call you. Liu? Lowell? Eee. Help. Sky Closet? Gotcha. No! Let me change my user real quick. I don't like that that YouTube changed it to handles instead of usernames. Especially since a lot of people go by something else than their handle. And then people who I've known under a different name would come into my chat and I'd be like, who the heck are you? I think you followed me on Twitch while I was offline, which I appreciate. Well, I was streaming on YouTube, but not online on Twitch. I suck. So do you try streaming Guilty Gear? I hate that angle, man. And I'm gone. Overshot. My Wi-Fi is not the greatest. Yeah, like I said, you want like 10 upload minimum, kinda. But if you have a stable 10 upload and you don't stream in like a crazy high quality, that should be enough. I don't know if you've done a speed test or not. As long as your connection is stable. I panicked. I had the jump and I was like, ah. Which there's not like holding a direction while in the air doesn't even do anything, so there's really no reason to. But I feel like panic is something that isn't very rational, so just being like don't panic is kind of hard to apply that advice, is what I'll say. Too much. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Oh my goodness. Come on. You can do this. Okay. Not too much. Full send. That was really close. That too was close. Yes. Okay, don't do something stupid in the drain. And I immediately did something stupid. Oh. It's fine. It's all about repetition. Once you've done a jump often enough, it becomes trivial. Which can also be a disadvantage because then maybe you take it too lightly. It's not like the margin for error is super small. It's actually rather big. Makes sense because this is the start of the game. I'll say though, the drain is pretty punishing. It's definitely designed to be punishing. Too close. I mean, too far away. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, it feels very satisfying to do. Some of the jumps, at least. Not when you bonk. Bonking feels horrendous. It's all about the highs and lows, I suppose. Me reaping versus me sowing. That one hurts. I don't know what happened. Like, maybe I started having too much fear of a certain part. Or of that part, and now I'm getting in my head too much. Not all progress is linear. Just keep trying. That one, I'll just call a misinput. You know what'd be interesting? If you couldn't walk at all. And you would have to do everything with jumps. I think that would make the spacing a lot more interesting. I mean, it would make the game a lot harder, for sure. I guess in a sense, that's kind of pogo stuck. But pogo stuck is, like, more extreme, because you can't even stand still. Oop. Both the jump and my internet. That's tough. Please. That's a bit much. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, I want a clean drain. We gotta make the garbage disposal look all nice or whatever. PB is the goal. Shoot. I'd like to PB before I fall down to green again. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. You want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. Well, you know what they say. The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Oh! I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm focused or whatnot, but there's some serious eye strain occurring here. Or maybe it's because I got light beaming at my face from my key light. That might also be part of it. I hate everything. It's fine. That was okay. Thank you. Go again. Just go again. Again. It's effectively the same jump 3 times. Except I think the margin of error gets smaller because the ceiling gets closer. Hello? That's not how you do it. Okay. Gaming. Oh, man. What? I did a completely... I kind of forgot how to play the game right there. Or at least I forgot how to do that particular jump. That was like a micro hop onto the platform instead of doing a full send. The thing I mean, jumping thing is you don't really have to think. I mean, there's no real strategic approach for the most part. You just kind of gotta worry about hitting your next jump. But sometimes you're gonna have to observe where you're gonna go. Also, there's like secrets and stuff. Too much. Go again. Go again. Good. 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 And we're back in the drain. Well, not yet. I don't want to speak too soon. The jumping stuff reminds me of a tweet that's kind of getting recycled, or a quote. It wasn't really a tweet. About how they're... With video games, it was jumping and running and jumping on something's head, and then something broke the mold that released very recently. I don't remember which video game it... I bonked. Which video game it was. And then people are making that same comparison with Expedition 33. The first JRPG... tactical... What? Turn-based RPG ever? I don't know. Something like that. I feel like I'm very out of the loop on the game, because I see people celebrate it and I see people hate on it, and I just have no reason to feel strongly about it at all. I suck. So I don't really get either side And I think I would love to have an opinion, but I just don't. But I think it's better to not have an opinion rather than waste your time going to bat for a game on social media. Which is what I see some people I follow do, unfortunately. Where I'm really like, you should be spending your time differently. Like, this cannot be it. But, I don't know. I used to love getting into arguments. And then eventually you run out of time for that stuff. I get the appeal though. It can be fun to get mad at something or someone. Maybe fun is not the right word, but it can be very addicting. Straight to the bottom with ya. That's tough. That's even tougher. I think watching or playing this is a good way to steal your mental. It's gonna help with willpower a lot. Calvin was right when he was imitating his dad. Do something you hate, it builds character. To an extent. I mean, I'm still playing a video game, right? And I'm having a good time. Even if it may be frustrating at times. That was a lot. Too much even, some might say. That was too little. You know, you really you really want the Goldilocks of jumps. One that's just right. Not good. Go again. Are these the same area? Since there's nothing popping up, I'm assuming they are. There's no, like... There doesn't appear to be a subcategory. Too much? But it's fine. Too little? It's not fine. Oy vey. I think a reference would be good. To be like, are we... Like, compared to the average player, are we doing well or are we doing horrific? But at the same time, it would probably also be bad to know. Because let's say you're doing bad compared to the average player. That's demotivating. Let's say you're doing good compared to the average player. That can be some nice solace, but it could also lead to complacency. So maybe we just gotta keep our eyes on the prize. Keep jumping. Too much! Out of touch. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Awesome. Not awesome. Oh. Anyway. Next fall, I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna go crazy. I briefly thought about building in some sort of punishment to make it more interesting, but maybe you can just play a video game. And playing a video game can just be playing a video game. And, well, it doesn't have to be more than that. It already is more than that, because I'm streaming myself doing it, so... Okay. Good. That was a completely empty jump in space. Uh-huh. Nope. Okay, barely. That one was also quite questionable. Right. Okay, let's PB. Let's soar to heights we've never seen before. Maybe on the next go. And we overshot again. And I overshot again. You know what? Something I'm guilty of. David. Oh, what's up, Seesaw? How are you feeling? Are you still ill? Or are you better now? You sleep? Better? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Very glad. Jump. David will heal me. Thanks, Dragon of Dojima. Wow. That's so awesome. Yay. Can't believe they're adding a new time trial tonight to Sonic Racing. And, you know, some characters in a vehicle, I guess, but who cares about that? Am I doing the time trial tonight? You should probably sleep. What am I cooking? I don't know, but it's working. No, it was more no fucking way am I doing it. Oh, okay. That's a Thursday venture? Thursday chore, playing Sonic Crossworlds. Do you finish Frontiers? Where you at on that? I don't know. I thought it was like, I don't know if that one was the one that was 5 episodes. Maybe it's longer. I know it's gotta smell crazy in there. Let's hope our knight doesn't have the keenest sense of smell. Well. Oh yeah, I gotta do that arch train thingy. But see, 2 problems. For the uninitiated, Seth tagged me in some arch train thing alongside 3 other artists. Well, more like, well, I guess it's still accurate. I'm kind of like feeling like a diversity hire there, or a imposter. 2 problems. Apparently, way down the thread, or way down that chain of quote retweets, somebody posted something that contains nudity, and now every single chain follow-up is getting flagged as age restricted. And the other problem is I don't really know I don't really know 3 artists that hadn't already been mentioned. Like on a personal level at least. Which, and I think like tagging somebody you don't know would be kind of weird. I feel like that'd be bad etiquette. And 3rd problem, I would have to think about what kind of artworks I would even post. In all fairness, I've been meaning to post that Wagner art. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm riding the high of my art being so well received though. First we had the pod 6-7 art pop off. And now everybody in the ASG server is loving the yaoi. So go me, I guess. What I'm trying to say. This time for sure. Okay, perfect jump on the slant. You already know I'm obsessed with it. How did I mess this up last time? Maybe over here somewhere? Yep, probably something like that. Oh, he needs that Breath of the Wild frog suit thingy. So he can climb. There was a music toggle for the game, and there was certainly music when I booted up the game. Bean said PFP wasn't Aura. He's just, don't mind him, he's just a hater. Marin sad gift, but the sad one? Right, we're gonna have a talk with him. Making my friend sad. We cannot be having that. Ah! Maybe it's just banter. Who knows? Maybe he didn't mean it. It's kind of like when I was streaming Mario Kart what the fuck am I doing? I was streaming Mario Kart every day. At a certain point, when you get hit by something, it's kind of hard to have a reaction. Or at least something original. It's like, what even hit me? For like the 200th time, it's kind of played out at that point. I am going through my VODs in search of clips and for the best of 2025. And one of the earliest streams of the year I did, might have been like on the 2nd or the 3rd, was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I kind of miss it. I kind of miss Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because I was looking at it and I had like 8 or more people in the lobby, and it's like, damn. I think my record with World is something similar. But other than that one time, we haven't really even gotten close to it. Well, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Shoot! Okay, wait, I really thought I was gonna fall. Call me Humpty Dumpty, because I had a great fall. Not cooking anything. Well, I can't. I can't. I mean, I can, and I will. Oh, wait. Hold on, is this tech? The easiest jump you can do is a fully charged one. Because you can do no wrong. It's like the opposite of Switch Sports Golf. Trigger warning, Switch Sports Golf. That's also something I kind of miss doing for the novelty of just like standing up while doing the sports and stuff and having appropriate outfits for them. It's just the game is unfortunately bad. But if they want to lock in and make a good sports game, I'm right there. Kind of forgot about Mario Tennis Fever. That was also announced. I don't know when the heck it's supposed to come out, if they even said anything on the matter, but like, yikes! That could be a pretty fun joint. But also expensive. Maybe I'm just dehydrated. Maybe that's the problem. Okay. Oh, come on! You gotta give that to me. Well, or not. This is not a difficult game about climbing. Like, once you have jumped, that's it. Whatever happens, happens. You're locked in. For better or for worse. Speaking about climbing, I never streamed Peak again. I think it's because the game ran like ass and people were annoying on the voice chat, and adding people on Steam is kind of a hassle. You know what? If they figure out the performance and how to make like lobbies and stuff, maybe I'll give the game another go. There we go. Beautiful. I mean, this is the killer jump, right? Everything afterwards has like minimal repercussions. If you mess up that jump, your ass is going back to green. And like, this is not like most things. You don't want to be in green. At least not right now. Maybe there will be another green that signals the end of the game or something. But for now, we're trying to stay in gray and, well, ideally go upward from it. I have sorta watched Ludwig play this game a lot, but I'd be lying to you if I said I remembered a lot of it. So I don't really know how long the individual sections are. With a difficult game about climbing, I was really fresh on everything. From basically watching Northern Line at the same time as me playing it. Okay, that's fine. Again, a little less. There we go. Beautiful. That was a bit of a spicy one. Spicy meatball, if you will. Yeah, straight up's not really gonna cut it. Oh, neither will that. Okay. Oh, I was about to say we're so freaking back, and then we weren't. For that jump, it might just make sense to figure out where we would have to walk. Really, like a max charge jump just makes us get the jump. If that's a possibility, which I don't know if it is. Beautiful. Textbook. No notes. So how did I do this? Not like that. Oh well. No, it can't happen. I'm realizing. We'll just overshoot. The angle doesn't make sense. So we're just gonna have to like bink it, which is fine. Not everything needs a strategy. Not everything needs a methodical approach. Sometimes it can just be as simple as hit the jump, which is basically all this game is for the most part. Oh, though putting conscious effort into thinking is, like, probably a good habit for me to make. Dude. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah. There we go. No. No. Hello. I'm a bit scared of this jump in particular. Come on, that one's so easy, please. Easy breezy. There we go. To be honest, his metal, or the knight's metal armor hitting a pipe, I feel like in theory should make an insane sound. And also, I feel like that would have to be really unpleasant in the armor. You're basically like in a huge echo chamber of clanging. Okay. Yep. No. Okay, you can't really walk over that gap. This isn't Mario. Okay. There we go. Smooth. Nope. Not only does he have to, like, squat insane stuff, he's gotta have some insane knees. I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion knees. Shoot. All that, think about all the shock those knees are absorbing. Or maybe they're just like insane shoes. It's fine. Moon shoes. I kind of doubt anybody knows about those, but I mean, I didn't really know about them myself. Yeah, or do that. Sure. Masterful Gambit, sir. Okay, sure. It's fine. It's fine. Gotta wipe my hands. Wait, hold on. I have a Discord ping. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. I lost the plot there for a second. That's tough. We go again. We still haven't gotten... I don't know if we've gotten to the second cage in the thing. I don't quite remember. It's been a bit. I panicked. Aww. Yippee. There we go. And we're back. It's just this jump. That jump, we really gotta have it down. Because the punishment for messing it up is... Or it can be pretty large, is what I'll say. Or you can just do a fully charged one there, huh? That's pretty neato. Can you... Yeah, you can. But you shouldn't. You should just do this. Because it's up. And then the other way. You... I think maybe you just full send it. If you do it rhythmic like that, it kind of sounds like music. Oh, that was close. Okay, this is all easy. We know how to do this. Boop. Or not. Okay. Shoot. Oh wait, there's so much. We should just always do that because there's just so much space there. Because you can just like walk to the outside of the tree. Or we can do that. Okay. Whoops. Oh, nice. I disagree. I don't know why I bonked there. I feel like I barely even charged that. Whatever. That one, yeah, sure. Whatever. My fault on that. I did the... I don't know if you guys... Somebody mentioned it to me in a call. I don't know if you guys know about the Discord widget thing where you can put your favorite games on your profile now. First of all, first thing that bothered me is they don't have StarCraft on there. Which I feel like is kind of an iconic game. Even if it has faded into obscurity by now. And they don't just lack Brood War, they lack StarCraft 2 as well. And they don't have any Switch games at all. They probably don't have anything that's not on PC, if I had to guess. Maybe. Or like, I guess not on a platform that Discord doesn't support. Which, it's kind of insane. There's no Switch integration at all yet. But like the thing has a built-in microphone now. That was like a selling point. I'm sure they want to make like game chat their own thing or whatever, but come on. Maybe it's about privacy or whatever. Tough one. Okay. Nope. There we go. It is a bit quiet, but I do appreciate the ambient noise. The game that like really bothers me to the point where I think I'd want a mod or something for it is Minecraft. Or, oh no! Okay, just bounce like that. Wait, what? This used to be a foregone conclusion. Why is this difficult all of a sudden? Like with Minecraft, the game has like great music and stuff, but it's never playing for whatever reason. Or very rarely. So that'd be something where I'm like, if there's a mod, okay. I want to say we hit full send there and then that didn't work. So we're gonna have to find a sweet spot of sorts. Okay, we're right back. No matter. Until death, all defeat is mental. Oh, it's fine. This one not so much. That's the death angle, bro. Oh my god. Well, whatever. Why are you jumping the king? He owes me money. What's up, Gaba? How's it going? Ah! Okay, that was close. Say my name again, Gaba? What did I... Or did you just, like, want to hear me say it? I can get the appeal. Kind of. I don't know, it was really well said. I pronounced your name extra good today. Alright. Go me. Ah! Ah, this game's scary, man. You know how Achilles has the Achilles heel? I don't want to insinuate that I'm invincible apart from one weakness. But my Achilles heel gotta be my hands. They... Not right now, at least. But so often they'll just be insanely cold compared to the rest of my body temperature. And they also just sweat so much, man. Like, what is the deal with that? You don't do it that way. You silly goose. You just do a light... No? It's not hard! Oh my god. Oh, right. This bit. I got baited. Ah! I should just do it normal. I was like, oh, we're already in there. I don't want to jump back because I may mess it up. Then guess what? I messed it up in a different way. This game is a bit of a testament to the fear of failure. It can be very inhibiting. And you know, it's about taking leaps of faith. Nice. Not nice. Can you lock in? The answer may surprise you. I was doing this so consistently. What do you want from me? Okay, just a soft one maybe. Alright. Huh? What? No! Well, we're coming up with new ways to fail. At least help. What the heck is this? This is fish floor. Yes. Is that? Yeah, no, I think it is. Yuzheng. Kind of surprised I remember that latter character. It's Fish Store Sakanaya. I see. Well, I guess they're both building related. I gotta find me somebody who I can learn Chinese with, man. This is I don't even know. I don't know what the second one is. The last one means deaf. Isn't that fun? Wait, is this your Anrakushi? Oh, same pronunciation, huh? Is this your way of doing review? Because that's kind of genius. What am I doing? Okay, this time for sure. Awesome. Means euthanasia or cheap, easy death, literally. Wow. Okay, now I think we can also just do this. Okay, and just full send. Full send again. That one was close. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is annoying. Help me. Anything? You'd really think there'd be an NPC to talk to here, but guess not. What the heck? Oh, isn't that? No, it's not. It's not snow, but Falls King's Keep. This looks mad annoying. I cannot lie to you. That's going nowhere. At least it should be somewhat difficult to mess up too bad here. Cloud pronounced Kumo. Like a cumulus cloud. Oh, sure. I double hit. Nice way to remember. Yes. That's what we call a mnemonic device. That means that's Chinese lie and it means to arrive. Okay, sure. I don't want to double, triple bonk. Memo technique in French. Funny, we have such a interesting German word for that. It means donkey bridge. That's the literal translation. Is to come, I see. I hope you like the beeping sound of when I hit something. Because you're gonna be hearing that a lot here. Overshot. Chicken jockey. That's... Isn't that Wang? Oh wait, does Wang have a little thingy? I'm not sure. It looks like a lot like the thing for King, but it like the thing for King may have like a minute difference. Okay, that does not work. Too soft. That's fine. What the heck? Oh. Okay. No. Wow. Speedrun strat. Oh. And then we do some dumb shit like that. I do like the back boost. Oh. There we go. Please. Oh, wow. And then I just walk off. How do you write your name in Chinese? Hold on. Let me get my keyboard out. Like that. That's Tamu. Oh, sorry, I hit my live split. Y'all think this one's gonna world record, chat? Which means punch it in like which tongue is that? It's not, it's like deadass. I don't know. Cause that's not the one that's Soup Mother. I think the one that's Soup Mother is a different tongue and a different moo. I don't really, but that moo must be feminine in some way, shape, or form, because it has the feminine thingy on it. Shoot. Yeah, that's the one for mother. Bum 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 bum. Can you actually do directional? Okay. We haven't really done it like that at all. Shoot. I was scared. That one is May, I'm pretty sure. Which you use for something like every day. That's like Mei Tian. Okay, I think, actually, I don't know if it's only if you're going across screens. Mayan Japanese. Oh, that's very close then. But if you hold the other direction, you go farther. Or not. I don't know, man. Nothing makes sense to me. I'm so lost without you. Oh, stop double bonking, please. No. Is that like every day? This is the that one is the second character is the Chinese character for sun, which, well, is also included in the Chinese word for Japan and Japanese. Okay. What the F? Sun or day? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it used to stand for day in Chinese as well, but then they switched it. That's Japanese and Chinese. Bro, please. Thanks. Toe means and. Okay, we're gaming. Not like that. Way too soft. Oh my goodness. This is a bit of a maddening area, not gonna lie. But it seems, well, until you get to the very left. If you go to the very left, it's probably like a quick way down, if I had to guess. That one... I do recognize it, but I don't quite remember what it means. Soft. Sure. I don't really want to do that, but... Oh, dude. It's C? Oh, it's high. Like Hainan. Oh yeah, it's probably the same thing in China as well. Or in Chinese. How do I do it, man? Maybe it's like a little softer on that, but we've tried like 3 different approaches. And it would probably behoove us just to get good at one. That's too much. Well, no, it's not a full send. That much is clear. Too much back boost. Too little. There we go. And then we go over here. Oh, I can't. Well, you gotta be careful what you wish for. I was like, I want to get out of the drain. Now that I'm out of the drain, I'm like, bro, this place sucks. I could also make the jump over here and then boost, maybe? Oh yeah, sure. Now, I should have committed. I don't know why I didn't. That one was too close to the edge. That works. Too much. Never mind. We're goated. Full send. The full send bonks you. Well, that is a conundrum. Oh. Oh, that was such a soft jump. Help me. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. And I just jump. I just do the same stupid soft jump again. Oh, man. I hate everything. Oh, okay. Nice. Go again. So nice. Soft, but not too soft. Oh god, I panicked. I thought I was already gonna, like, be all the way down there again. But I wasn't. Too soft. Bruh. There may be a quicker approach. But I do not know it. And I kind of don't want to bother to find out. Too much! Ugh. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This game is no joke, man. I was like 4 hours. Light work. Very easy way to remember in French is that the radical water top part is the same as may every, and main part is whatever moo, and in French see mare is pronounced like mare mother. This makes it look like water everywhere, and the word translated in French is the same as root. Don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, it's a way to remember the pronunciation. Maybe, actually. Maybe it's a way to remember how to spell or write the character. Which I gotta say, I never really tried. Oh my god. I never really tried that. I never really tried coming up with mnemonic devices for the way you write characters. For what it's worth, I never really tried hard to learn the way to write characters in general, because I was like, it's stupid. Which is a great cop-out a lot of students use, where it's like, if you don't want to learn something, just be like, well, I think it's stupid. And that way you don't have to put in any effort. I don't think this is gonna take us where we need to be, in all honesty. I think we're gonna have to look for a different approach. Oh my god. Mnemonic device when pneumonia walks in. All right. All right. Oh, we're back. That was quick. I wouldn't even have had time to go to the bathroom. Please? No? Okay, yeah, because that doesn't work. We're asking to break the laws of physics. I don't know if that goes over well. Okay, we're gonna... It's very scary. We may have to be on the outside a bit. That one roof seems like it makes the one approach I want to do kind of impossible, not gonna lie. Also, it's possible that the one thing I'm going for isn't even like a back boost. I'm just standing all the way over there and just like full sending to the left. Yeah, I think that's what it is. What the heck? Well, see, that thing has like one kanji. So I can't really read any of it. Dude, whatever. Next one, trust. Not like that, though. Okay, don't be a fool. It's kind of a tight one, not gonna lie. Whatever. We'll make it happen. Well, not by just walking across. As nice as that may be. Okay, that works. I'm just like, I'm scared. I'm scared to commit. Maybe we go over there? Oh. Like, can we double bounce? Like, if we do a full send, can we double bounce and land where we need to be? Oh. Never mind that. That's stupid. We did it. Okay, well, I hate to say it, but... Well, actually... Oh. I was like, we may have to go on the outside. Maybe not yet. You think we can... Okay, not like that. Fair enough. Maybe we're... Well, that's tough. Oh, I really should have taken my time with that jump. Okay, yeah, we're full on griefing now, and I did the... Okay, sure. Whatever, man. At least there's some nice ambient noise here. I missed the crickets. That's Dien. That's electricity. I think sorry, I think it's the actually the classical character for it. Maybe I could be wrong. Den in Japanese. Aw, Firefish. Don't worry, it's all good. What am I doing? Gabba says hi in case you're just listening and not reading the chat. What peculiar endeavor occupies this fellow? Ow! That's phone. That's Dianhua. One of the Chinese sentences I picked up that like really stuck with me from Duolingo is Nida Dianhao Homa Shidoshao, which is what's your phone number? Not something I get to use a lot, but if I'm ever gonna ask out somebody in Chinese, shoot, what am I doing, man? It's really funny, because the literal translation would be like, how much is your phone number? In case you need to pick up a Chinese beauty. When I hit them with the Ni Hao Feinscheid, but they think that's like, oh yeah, cool thing you picked up on the internet. Then I hit them with the level 2. They're not ready for that. The sort of shiny sound down, jump down. I think it's down there. Maybe. I might sooner or later. What's up, AKG? Help me! Oh. Okay. Okay. I just handed both the times we decorated the living room for Christmas. Bro, it's like, well, y'all don't... It's not even mid-November. It's November 19! We're past mid-November. Anyway. I like getting in the holiday spirit early and often. Doesn't count? What do you mean it doesn't count? Anyway... Dude, it's like, well, you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so once Halloween is over, you know what that means. It's time to get in the Christmas spirit. I haven't eaten anything. I restrain myself. I'm a big ambassador of Christmas, but at singing lessons, haven't sang any Christmas songs. And I haven't eaten any, like, Christmas snacks, Christmas treats, sweets, candy. Usually decorate mid-December at 14 floors. That's crazy. You gotta, like, I know it goes the other way for you where you think people throw out their Christmas tree too early. No, it's not normal because do you guys have the Advent? Is that a thing? That's like... You're past the second Advent at that point. I feel like first Advent gotta be the deadline, no? The Advent calendar? Advent isn't particularly celebrated in the UK. Feel Weiss her touch? Oh, you're alive. Oh, Jesus. Gone? I'm all over it. I'm gone. Back like we never left. Anyway. But so what? Like, what about like advent calendars? Do you partake in that? I do think UK is usually a bit later, minus consumer side, with Christmas celebrations, Christmas lights and villages to be mid-December. Lidl do these Christmas pretzels, and my fam have already got on the grind. Please tell me more about this Christmas pretzel. I'm intrigued. What does it entail? I guess aren't like traditional celebration. That's not what I'm talking about. It is something that's quite commercial. I guess I agree with you there. The commercial, they had, this is not a lie. In our drugstore, they had the they were selling the DIY advent calendar stuff in August. I don't know how I did this last time. It doesn't matter. But maybe it works because I was in there yesterday and I looked at that DIY advent calendar section and guess what? It's basically empty. So I don't know, the purpose of us, you show me the incentives and I'll show you the outcomes. The outcomes is people go crazy for Christmas. Perk advent calendar in a pharmacy. It's okay, that like, it's not a, did I say pharmacy? It's a drugstore, right? And drugstores in Germany are weird because there's like two big chains, and one of the chains you can buy like Switch games and records at. They're officially still called a drugstore, but they sell basically everything. Yeah. The other one is like a bit more authentic to the cause, I would say. In the sense that they'll sell like basic groceries, but it's mostly like hygiene products. Anyway, you can't buy drugs at the drugstore. You gotta go to a pharmacy for that. Which I think is so interesting. The name is not the game. You can't get your prescriptions there. We have a big pharmacy chain called Boots, same company as Walgreens, so not great, which is very broad. Also meant to be medicine and beauty stuff, but they have a lot of other stuff too. Out in the... Yeah, that works. That sucks. Wait, there's some lore here, maybe? Jumper's poem. Jumping and falling, my heart is turned cold. Down here, naught can warm it, no, not even gold. So I rise and attempt once again, fearing not. My heart resting sure that the babe remains hot. Aw. W poem. This is like everything now. It's got, look, I know like the consolidation of everything is bad, but realistically, that one drugstore chain, I'm not gonna be able to buy records anywhere else within a like half an hour car drive, so I'm thankful it exists. They do not ever have any good deals on Switch games, but that's kind of like everything, I fear. Like the only place where you could get a deal was kind of GameStop, and that's pretty gone. I need a full cent there. I would have spent £8 on a 50ml bottle of sun cream and Boots when I can spend £8 on Grick Baby. Dude, sunscreen can be mad expensive. All it does is prevent you from getting skin cancer. That can't be worth that much money. Sorry, there's like, it's a Capcom game, no? I didn't even find the Capcom sale on Steam. There's like 6 million Black Friday. I didn't look for the game in particular. I was like, oh, let me browse the sales. wasn't there. I didn't look through everything, but the Capcom sale was not featured. So maybe there's a conspiracy theory by Big Gaben. There's only 5 games on say A Trilogy, Investigations, and Ghost Trick, and like 2 other non-Ace Attorney games. Yes. No, why are we going that way? Not a big sale for their bigger brands. Okay, maybe Monster Hunter. Actually, that's their biggest brand. I low-key forgot. They're having a collab with Dota right now, which seems so random. But that can only really mean one thing, which is Ace Attorney in Counter-Strike or Deadlock. Book it. It's gonna happen. Or, I don't know, in Half-Life 3. Dude! AKG, did you do the Discord profile thingy where you add your favorite games? Oh. I like the Edge for Manga skin, but it was limited time, homophobic as hell. I did that a while ago. I messaged you about it. On Instagram or on Discord? Either way, I don't remember seeing it. Oh, no, that was on Steam, was it not? Like, I mean, yeah, you messaged me on Instagram, but it was you doing your Steam library, was it not? Or am I insane? Nah, that's a Discord one. We did the same shit again. Whatever. I've messed it up. Maybe not. This is low-key easy. Don't sniff. It's okay. I did every game with horse in title, then remove them. Percent? Alright, pal. Calm it down. Nina, Trick, have you seen her? Okay, sure. For some reason, the Great Acer is really, really weird on Steam. It has a Japanese name, but then clicking on it brings you to some weird 2008 DS game that's totally unrelated. So even though that's my favorite PC game, I can't put it on Discord. Huh. That's so interesting. They don't have StarCraft on the thing. On the Discord thing. But they have Overwatch. Which is interesting. Fair enough. That sucks. I did put Overwatch though, so it lets you put like 20 games. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna put 20 games. Also, my playtime on games is very interesting. Because I was like, oh yeah, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I love that game. It's so awesome. And I looked at my Steam. I played that game for 9 hours, bro. Yeah, you can do on rotation and favorite game. But honestly, I don't know. Like, some people will do like the now playing thing on Twitter and stuff like that, but I guess if you want to know what I'm playing, you just kind of like gotta show up to my stream. That's pretty much it. Oh, that was a bit soft. Oh yeah, I had played Uma Musume more than Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. It's like, well, and I was like, you know what? I can't really put it as one of my favorite games. That feels like virtue signaling. How did I mess that up? Actually, maybe they should show how many hours you have on the game. I think that'd be a neat idea. I think if I join another Twitter community about another one of my interests, then maybe I will have a perfect feed. Do you mean like the actual Twitter community stuff? Where you can post in? That shit is so ugly. Anytime I see a tweet with the... Nah, okay. Fair enough. Those are bad? Yeah, I agree. I mean, me saying that they're bad only really goes to the extent that I don't like how it looks. Because maybe there's some utility there somehow, but... Also, do spaces still exist? It's crazy they got rid of circles and kept spaces, if that's the case. Not like I ever used circles, and I low-key forgot they ever were a thing until somebody made a post about them, but... Spaces exist, but circle is gone? Spaces might as well be crypto shill central. What else are they even being used for? I think when Twitter finally dies, I don't think Blue Sky's got the sauce, even if I have a cool handle on it because I have my own domain. I think Tumblr is the next best thing. I'm not making public privates. Does that make sense? Because then people will all try to follow it. Some privates are for following and some are not for following, which is weird. Like some privates are diaries, and some privates are just like, I don't know, controlled accounts. Where like you can't really have your tweet reach an audience that it doesn't want to reach, ideally. And I've given the idea of making a private a lot of thought, but I'm deciding against it because I think it'd be unhealthy for me ultimately. See, now how exactly am I supposed to do this? How am I gonna get up there? Or did I just mess something up with the jump? All the way to the left, full send? Oh, just like that, huh? Okay, fair enough. One day, the shop, Bargensburg. One day I'm gonna like do the jump to scout and there's gonna be some stupid slant ceiling and it's gonna push me off. Like, the thing that comes to mind is Rekka's second private, which I don't know if the existence of that is a leak, but then again, who cares? I don't have one. No, I don't have a single gold on me. Anyway. And it's like, that's, I know you follow that. I was the first follower. Aren't you the only follower? I don't know. It's like, for me, it was like, I'm not supposed to be following that account. Because I'm sure it's just like expressly for venting purposes. Okay, that kind of could have been a lot worse. That one hurt. That one stung. Oh, we're gonna have to do this one again, huh? Oh, nice. Okay. Also, I don't know. If I ask for someone, like, if somebody makes a tweet that's like, ask for my private, it's not like I haven't done it, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel great about asking for it. I get why people do it. But it's for me and my warped worldview, it's very putting myself out there, you know? Just like requesting to follow somebody on Instagram. And sometimes it'll happen that somebody accepts the follow request so late, I forget why I even requested to follow them in the first place. Anyway. Also, I think this is a... Like, I don't know what the heck they were cooking. Why can you... This does not happen if you're unfollowing. It only happens if you're on For You, I'm pretty sure. Why do replies to private accounts from public accounts show up on people's timeline? You only get the reply, no context. Which I already feel like is kind of a breach in a way. Same for reply. No, I think replies for deleted tweets are fine. Because like you kind of need like a... It's like a gravesite. It's like a memorial kind of. Though I do get it, where it's like you're curious what the tweet said and it's annoying you can't look at it. But that's like... Actually, if I was gonna make a private account, it'd just be to follow everybody else's private accounts with and then not have it, you know, clog people's feed and leak potential sensitive information. But yeah. Anyway. Twitter's demise is inevitable. And I vote for Tumblr as a replacement. Shoot. Well, dear God, dude, it's like the next closest thing. Look, maybe I only like Tumblr because I barely use it. And if you, maybe, you know, maybe Tumblr is like Reddit. In the sense that if you barely use it, it seems kind of awesome. And if you use it a bunch, you find out how bad it actually is. It being always a prerequisite, then that's probably closest, so fair enough. It's just... Blue Sky is not... It's not alive enough. If you could transfer the user base one-to-one, then sure. But like... It's an Ouroboros. It's a death spiral. The reason I'm not on Blue Sky is because nobody else is on Blue Sky. And it's like, when I open my feed, it's the same thing that I saw the last time I opened it 3 months ago. We will be using Threads. I gave Threads a shot. No, I did not. I may have opened it once. The thing that made me curious about Threads, also screw that Instagram notification that's like, you have follow requests on Threads. Like, bro, leave me alone. I'm not using that shit. The only thing that made me interesting is like, I would love to know what is going on in the brain of like the people I know from high school that avidly use Instagram. Like, what it's like basically like, what if they had a Twitter account? What would they tweet? But unfortunately, basically nobody that I was like, where I was like interested in their thoughts, nobody like made a Threads. So I guess we'll never know. Also, I don't think I don't think making a separate platform is the way to go. Like, why not just have text posts on Instagram? Why can't we do that? I don't really, I don't like Instagram, okay? I just don't like it. So maybe that's not the solution either. I open threads whenever I see stupid rage bait in my Instagram feed. I'm not looking at my Instagram feed. I fall for it every time they're good at it. Far better than Twitter. I got some comments on my most recent Instagram reel. Some inflammatory ones. The second reel about me like removing Blake as a friend on Nintendo Switch after he was being annoying on Super Mario 3D World. Which is like, wow, I wasn't really ready for that. Never had that happen on Instagram. Any sort of reply is very rare on Instagram. Even on like reels that like get more views than YouTube shorts, even then people rarely reply. Which is probably like not good for the algorithm, but kind of nice for peace of mind. Because unless they're like somebody I know, I don't really think I would care to hear what they have to say. There's a lot like the Fuente Shapiro stuff, but with Warfan 13, the fans are at each other's throat. That's so crazy because they're like very close ideologically. I feel like the right-wing infighting is about to reach another level, surely. Like, I don't want to, like, sound like Moist critical, but the Trump situation is crazy. And it's probably only gonna get crazier. And it's basically who's gonna defend pedophilia versus who's not gonna. Oh, I had it, but I got scared. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, we made it. Awesome. I don't have any money. Sorry, pal. I don't believe in earthly possessions. Not in this game, anyway. Something happened? Are you no longer hollow? Yes, you are. Ah! Stupid thing bonked me. I went the wrong way. Why would I do that? Welp. This kind of reminds me of Terraria, which I've never played. I don't know if I'm missing out. But I feel like I'm biased against it because a lot of people compare Terraria to Minecraft and will shit on Minecraft on that context. And it's like, wait, I like Minecraft. That makes me not like Terraria. I already talked about it earlier in this stream, but especially in the context of the Game Awards, which has got to be like the Super Bowl for people like that, just getting on social media and arguing about which video games are good and which video games are bad is certainly an interesting pastime. Actually, it's like kind of rampant in the fighting game community. Terraria, I like it from what I've played, but it's the one game people are absolutely right when they say you have to have a wiki for it. Yeah, I kind of don't really like that in video games, but I've softened my stance, especially when you can have chat as a band-aid. I think Risk of Rain, Minecraft, and what the heck is SDV? Are all very playable without their wikis, but Terraria is eh. Stardew Valley. Hey, Risk of Rain 2 got that DLC. You play it, you look at it. I mean, I'm pretty certain you haven't played it, but that's a game I want to tap into because I know a good amount of people that play it, so I think it'd be fun. Also, I found out BlazBlue Entropy Effect has multiplayer. The wiki for Dew is like my rock. I'm goated. No, please. Ooh. I didn't want to land. Oh, that was a bad spot to land. Only for gifting was my memory is ass though. Seesaw informed me it would, like, the day before it was gonna be one of the Fire Emblem Engage's characters' birthday. It was gonna be Ivy's birthday, and I somehow still managed to forget about it. I felt bad. Played Risk of Rain 2 for a week or so, and while I like it, I don't like the base gameplay as much as any 2D roguelike. 3D roguelike is such an interesting concept. I feel like there's not a lot of them. Like, the only other one I can think of is Diabolical Rogue, which is weird because it's multiplayer. I do like that game a lot, though. Wee. Okay. We're so back, except not really. Oops, too close. Looks like Damon and Baby is gonna be a roguelike, right? What is it? Well, I guess Arx is also making the central fictions and stuff like that, right? Arborea, I think. What the heck is that? No, it's gonna be Peak. Yeah, it's gonna have Ragna the Blood Edge. And Baby, I guess. Whatever the heck that means. No, not that game. Yeah. Man. Bonk. Something's gotta give. Which game then? Wonder if that's like blood or rust or, well, excrement, as they say. Do they even say that? Is that even an English term? Oh man. This time for sure. Wee! Oh right, that's not how you do that jump. AKG Slayer. I was watching our... Perhaps I should become online. I see. I was rewatching our first time we played that I turned into a YouTube video recently. And man, I was ass at the game. And I sounded annoying as hell. I can't believe people watched me. Well, unfortunately, I probably think that about myself in like a year from now as well. Most likely, but it doesn't even need that much time. Because I'll listen to myself talk, and every other word is like, and I think, man, where did this guy learn to talk? And I'm definitely not one of those people that can't stand their own voice. When I was first exposed to how my voice sounds outside of my own head, I was like, what the F? This sucks. But eventually you just get used to it. You just gotta expose yourself enough to it. When I'm talking, every word is like or stroke. Stroke? Well, this time for sure. Okay. +2? I don't get it. Thanks, much appreciated. Is it like a Japanese thing? That's, I have to say, it was really funny when Gaba said, is that like advanced Chinese when we were talking about subs and doms? That sucks. That also sucks. Can I stop? Saying lad just reminds me of Achilles so much. I miss him. I hope he's doing alright. Well, I kind of have to play more Hades too, if I want to find out. Awesome sauce. No, I somehow jumped too short. Ouch. Jump King Son or difficult game about climbing daughter? I never tapped into Sisyphus. I think it could be fun for everybody except for the people who like watching me. And, you know, like watching me so much that they'll unfortunately watch anything I put on, but sometimes begrudgingly. It was funny. Dude, first of all, I had the horrible experience of explaining my quote unquote job again to my friend, which he's very familiar with what I do, but like he asked me questions of like, how do you make money, and I have to be like, well, I mean, I don't really. And also he also asked me why I stream such obscure games or such niche games, which I do have an answer for, but he also listed Pokemon as one of the games that are obscure, which I think that's just like Nintendo blindness, I guess. Tough draw. No matter what happens, face it all head on. So back to the music thing. the thing I talked about with somebody I know discussing the Guilty Gear songs, somebody else I know on stream, is they went into the writing and I did not really. I briefly said there's not really, like, the lyricism doesn't really stand out to me for the Strife OST. But I think I made an important distinction in my head after listening to them, that I think a lot of the messaging and the storytelling in Daisuke's writing is quite good when it comes to music, but the lyricism is usually pretty bad, which is, you know, it's a Japanese person writing English songs. You kind of gotta expect that. I think he's only really good on like 5 songs. Is there? I don't know. Maybe. I would love to know which songs you like. Just a singular song where you think the lyricism is good. Holy Orders. The joke is Holy Orders doesn't have any lyrics. Real fans know Holy Orders has lyrics and it's the best in the series. It's a banger. Ah! Oh, down the drain. That stupid bonk, bro. It kills my soul. None of this is real. Cut it out. I think separating lyricism from writing or messaging or whatever is a pretty important distinction. And I think it applies to writing in other forms of media as well. Never forgive a shenanigan, die for Mr. Beast. What the heck? This is about Feastables. Because I think writing is comprised of a lot of different things. Have you actually not heard Holy Order's vocal version? No, I have not. Yikes. Writing can be the plot and the dialogue and the characters, individual writing, the storytelling, the world building. Is it like a fan version or what? Is it like Dire Dire Dogs? If so, then I gotta listen to it. It's official, I fear? Oh, I see. I really wanna meet the princess of my dreams tonight. And I really wanna kill Bowser in his sleep. For the better. Shoot. And it is really hard work stomping all these Goombas. This the type of shit that would come on when Ludwig would play this sort of game and have media share on. I mean, I definitely learned about this song through his stream. I wish that it was over. And soon I really wanna meet the princess of my dreams tonight. And I really wanna kill Bowser in his sleep. For the better. Luke hits a high note there that I don't think my post-pubescent vocal cords can replicate. Ooh. That one, I was kind of, well, I was certainly taking a chance on that one. Yay! Ye filthy beard. Hua. That's... Actually, I don't know which Hua that is. I just... Wait, no, it's like Shuo Hua the Hua. Like, language. Speaking. Unless that's actually Shuo. In which case, it's just speaking. It's speaking. I see. I guess I could probably... Well, that's not true. I could decipher individual words when reading Japanese. But only, like, maybe. Because there's no guarantee they mean the same thing. I suppose it's better than nothing. That's fire, is it not? Well, but different. It's made of fire. I don't actually know what it means. You can understand many kanji heavy phrases, yeah. Wee. Aki autumn. Oh right, you're so right. It is. It's like Chiotien. That's what it is, yeah. The heck does autumn have to do with fire? Anyway. What am I doing? It's fine. Oh, the double bonk. Merry bonk, miss. Too much. That's fine. Too little. The key of the crops and fire, so I just think it's the fiery leaf. That's literally Naruto. hidden leaf village. Oh shoot. Nice. That's the character for winter, isn't it? Antien. I bonked! Sometimes you can see the bonk coming. Perfect spacing? Oh, where do I go? Hold on. Break everything. And I face planted. Do I just go like... I see. This is the highest we've ever been. This is spring. That's Chun. Chunjie is the spring festival. Oh man, why couldn't you have just like went to school for Chinese, Gaba? I could have taught you so much. Oh crud. Well, that's fine. Me, you could always. I would love to. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh no. But it's kind of my belief that learning two languages at the same time is bad. Especially if they're similar. I think it'd be a selfish endeavor. I suck. Okay, I can't believe I made that. No. Okay, well, now we're going down. It might be too late for apologies. I don't even want to hear your sob story anymore. I'm over it. I get it, bro. The woman. Shit. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. Away. That's Han. Is that no? Not Han. Which one is it? Shu. Right? Yeah. Right? Is it? I don't know. It's summer. Isn't it Shu? Yeah, it should be. I feel like summer. I can't. Yes, no. Children, please slow down. Slow down. I know. Ooh. Ka? Not in Chinese. Okay. 100 reps of bouncing on it. Oh, please. That's too much. I still gotta, speaking of music, a topic we had 2 hours ago, I gotta finish listening to that. But did I finish listening to the Tame Impala album? I genuinely cannot remember, which is not really a good sign at all. But at the same time, I was kind of listening to it on my computer while I was doing other stuff, so I probably didn't get the clearest picture ever. The only thing that has stuck with me so far is the lead single, which doesn't really, well, maybe it's just because I heard it a bunch. Kind of expect that one to be the heavy hitter on the album anyway. Maybe I'll just watch the Fantano review and then just copy that opinion. In the end, I hope it's you and me. In the darkness, I will never leave you. This time for sure. Nope. Rud. Oh man, I mean, it's a lot less physically demanding than a difficult game about climbing, even if that may sound stupid. It's a lot more relaxing just holding a controller rather than clinging onto your mouse for dear life at all times. So interesting how they made it that I'm never hitting those blocks. Why am I doing that? I don't know. At least we're pretty good at that part, which is nice, in case we mess up. I think that time we all see now. I'm scared. I want to. I think if I walk there, I fall all the way down. I almost bonked there. I can't believe bro still has more to say. How many like lines of dialogue did they put in? I'm not complaining, but I wonder if there's a polymarket bet on the Epstein list. I mean, I feel like there has to be. There definitely was one on the when the government shutdown ends, which I guess happened recently. Oh, double O. Also kind of insane, I haven't gone to the bathroom this stream. Sometimes the game's just that good. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. And it didn't work. Many such cases. Many such cases. Oh well. Okay. Man. We're better than this. We're better than being stuck on this section. Yes. Too much. No! I overshot it. I don't know if what they did with Chain Together was a good idea, where there's a progress bar that tells you how far along you are. Cause right now I would kind of like that, but at the same time I think it could also be quite demotivating. Just watching all your progress disappear as you take a really long fall. I mean, this game has no checkpoints, right? All progress is made up. Okay, that was some very clean jumps. Some very clean wall bounce. And I overshoot immediately. Wait. I said wait. I said... Oh. Couldn't even save it. Nope. 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 Yup. What if they made a game like this but with motion controls? I think this could work well with the Wii balance board. Actually, I don't know if you're supposed to jump on the Wii balance board. You can do like a jump without jumping, you know? Bend your knees and then release in an explosive fashion. Kirby Air Riders comes out in an hour for you. I will not be picking it up then. But thank you for the heads up. That's tough. Wait, you aren't? Nah, I'm not getting the game on launch. Is a much cheaper game. Ja? Wow. It's house. Or family. Well, need something else, but I think being broke is good in a way because it makes you have to actually think about how you spend your money instead of being like, I thought you liked this game. Oh, I like the game. It's fun. But I don't know if it's 70 euros fun. Right now, at least. Would be pretty cool to end at our PB. How much is 70 euros? Like a million yen or something. I don't know, I'm not that honed in on the conversion rate. I'll be honest with you. Oh, wow. That was almost bad. Well, that was a new personal best, even if it didn't last long. Town Hall Board of Notice. That's a lot of yen. It's abandoned town which is clearly abandoned and which has been henceforth irrevocably, eternally, foreverly, uncancelably and undeniably claimed by right of previous owners, blatant abandonment. As the sole property of merchant McGilda Streak. In addition, I, McGilda Streak, shall rename this now shining center of commerce, shall hereby be known as Bargainburg. Should any legal injuries or complaints arise, contact unintelligible. Thank you for your cooperation. This jump is scary. He told no lies. You gotta love the storytelling in this game. Oh, wow. This angle sucks. I think I'm gonna do a wall jump. Shoot! Okay, bad idea. Xingjiao? I don't even know what this pinyin would stand for. I think there's a rare case where I need the characters. Mappa Hunch. The tail end of that YouTube video features our awesome Slayer gameplay. Y'all? Y'all? Oh! Back to my old spawning grounds. Wee! Nope. There we go. Say we to increase your enjoyment of games by 15%. Any moment now. I literally have like 0 moderation on. So whatever you're writing has got to be like insane. Any minute now. That's, I don't know. Wu Bao Huo Cheng Xing Wei Dui Ni Bu Hao. Something about happiness not being good because of me. Carl and I made a fully functioning monster taming JRPG with 156 monsters, 6 plus abilities, 60 pieces of equipment, loot drop system, fusion system, all on 2 weeks with the new AI in Game Maker. Wow. What's up, Panda? It's been a long time. It's been a while. I was actually thinking about you today, I'm pretty sure. Pretty proud of it. Took me 60 hours still of debugging. You had me until you said AI Game Maker. I kind of felt it was coming. I'm good, what's up? I'm playing Jump King. Even though AI did all the code. The vibe coding. But what about like the visuals and stuff? I have it on Newgrounds and itch.io. Ooh. Wait, you're in the Discord, right? Wait, you have me on Discord. If you want to send it to me, I'll take a look at it. Found out about wipe coding 2 weeks ago. I got graphics. I'm not very keen on stuff made with creative AI, but I'll look at it. Is AI coding because the only reason I do is for school and they can tell if code is AI or not? Wow. They gotta know their stuff then, I guess. Now you play itch.io games? What? Isn't your game on... I don't even know what your game is. I've played itch.io games before, but not on stream. I don't like I wouldn't even know where to find your game. Well, I could probably look for it and find it that way, but I don't think you ever asked me to. Current favoritism, we notice. Ouch. 2 minutes. In the end, I hope it's you and me. I was at the 100 Discord limit, so I think... Well, you still have me added, so you can just search for me in your DMs. You know, you don't have to put it on the Discord. Steele told me to throw me in an active volcano. He 100% would. No, I wouldn't do that. I would not throw you in an active volcano. I am not Heihachi Mishima, and you're not Kazuya Mishima. Debatable? Oh, so you're saying you have the devil gene now. Well, in that case, maybe I would throw you in a volcano. Or humanity. I suck. He would? Bro, I would not throw anybody in a volcano, okay? Unless it, like, was important that I did in some way. Not in any feasible scenario. In no realistic scenario would I throw anybody in a volcano, okay? If it's like a fight to the death and that's like the only way to win, okay, yeah, sure. But I throw you all into a volcano? Now, why would you do that? Anyway, it's 11. I'm gonna save and exit. And I am gonna tell you thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!